on our journey to become CNAs. VBXL is a wonderful program. Mr. Vieira, we're still part of that, right? Yes. So we took the health career courses, and there's 2 of them, and I truthfully encourage, I know that there's a lot of parents here, I truthfully encourage you to please look into that and send your children into that if there's something there that interests them. They had pottery, and although my schedule was packed, so I was not able to take part in that, unfortunately, but I was doing the health career courses, and there were some very passionate people, and I got to make connections with them, and they taught us more about what exactly that people in the career are doing, and some of the research that is being done, at least in the case of the healthcare career courses. But they're also doing more hands-on stuff, like I said, pottery, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're like electrical engineering there. Yeah, so it's a terrific program, and if you can send your students into that, I think that's going to be a big help for them.
Thank you.
Motion made by Beth, seconded by Ned. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstained? And we need to vote on the 2026-2027, correct?
We'll do that at the consent agenda.
Thank you.
We'll get to that. The last part of my report, which Neo and Max stole some of my thunder and I was posting on the website, if I can find it now, is in front of you have a list by month of all end-of-year activities. As we know, as of 8/14 on Wednesday, April 8th. So what I asked Ms. Tibbetts to do in conjunction with the building principals and the directors was list out our activities for April, May, and June by building. We'll post it on the website so people have them. But this is just a one-shot at a glance. If you happen to have kids in multiple buildings, or if you're trying to plan a schedule, we wanted to send something out based off of feedback we got last year. A one-shot look at what we have that we know of without any changes to anything today. So I'll post this on the website tomorrow. We'll push it out to families as well. But it's a calendar of all of our events from now until June 18th.
So helpful.
I know. Any questions on that?
Senior class night is the night where we hand out all of the awards, correct?
That's correct.
So,
And as we get closer, I know Mr. Ringe and his staff will send out invitations to the school committee for representatives to come to those events and present and do some fun stuff.
good. Any questions on the schedule? Can we put this out on the school committee, on the school website?
I'll
Because
post
I
it
think it
tomorrow.
would be helpful for parents trying to juggle all the different schools that you're going to, but it's also a good cheat sheet of what's going on, because as the year winds down, you're trying to be at 40 million places. I will say the art show up here at the high school, if you have kids up in the primary school, it's a phenomenal art show, the talent, and just to come up and see some of the stuff that's going on at the high school for kids to look out for, it's pretty cool, so just a shameless plug.
Thank you. That's all I have for tonight.
What's the Douglas Benefits and Wellness Fair?
Oh, that's a lot of fun. The Douglas Benefits and Wellness Fair is put on by the town for employees, or if you're looking to change your 403B, if you're looking to change your insurance provider, if you want additional dental insurance, if you want to, what else have I meant? If you want to learn all the different healthcare apps we have, so on and so forth.
They come here.
They come here for our employees and for town employees as well too.
Just saying that so I can see action.
Any other questions? Thank you. Moving on to the school committee subcommittee accounts payable report.
Yes. Finally. Accounts payable warrants. All right, so our our main girl, Rebecca DeMarco, signed warrant 3036SCH2636SCHL26 on March 12th and March 13th, 2026. There are 8 batch numbers for a grand total of $262,374.66. She signed it, so I think it's probably pretty good. Let's see what else. I got this next one. There's more, just hold on. Yes. Okay, also accounts payable, warrant 37 SCH26, 37 SCHL26, with an MS 2608, with dates of March 19th and March 20th, 2026. There were 10 batch numbers, one of which is a wire transfer. Whoa. And this was signed by Heather, so she's right here, and she's legit, so I'm sure it was solid, and it was for a warrant total of $113,549.89. Okay, and we got one more. Warrant 38 SCH26, 38 SCHL26, with dates March 26th and March 27th, 2026. There were 9 batch numbers for a grand total of $150,941.65, and that was signed by Rebecca DeMarco, and I'm assuming it was all good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for telling me.
Yeah. Good old days.
I know. Moving on to the consent agenda and the March 18, 2026 meeting minutes. If no one has any issues, I'd be looking for a motion.
So moved.
Motion made by Beth, seconded by? Seconded by Meg. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? Thanks so much. Moving on to the next one is the FY27 Superintendent's proposed budget.
So we would be looking for the committee to approve the FY27 total school department budget of $19,343,952.
Looking for a motion?
So moved.
Meg makes the motion, seconded by?
Julia?
Seconded by Julia. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? Thanks so much. Next is the Douglas High School's DECA International Competition. So Mr. Ringett, you're coming to bring us some news on this.
Obviously, people qualify at various levels of the ICDCs, which is very exciting. So I came to a few weeks ago about states, so I'm back for the international conference. It's, I think, my 3rd year doing this for the international conference. This conference this year, first year I was here, they were in Anaheim. Second year they were in Orlando. This year they're going to Atlanta, Georgia, Saturday, April 25th through Tuesday, April 28th. There's a time frame to enter the conference by 4:30, as per usual, and obviously highly dependent on fundraising activities because it is student activity that goes through that, and the hotel that has been secured for all participants from Massachusetts is the Hilton Atlanta. So one of the nice things they do is they secure specific hotels for each state. So everybody from the same state gets to be in the same exact area and network with people that they've seen at districts, at states, now at this. So it gives them some familiarity. The address of that hotel is 255 Cortlandt Street Northeast in Atlanta, Georgia. All costs related to the students is covered through fundraising. The advisor fees are covered through the general fund. And if the school committee is in agreement, I do hope for the following motion to be approved, that to approve the qualifying students in the DEC club to attend the international conference in Atlanta, Georgia.
Looking for a motion?
Ask all the questions you want, sorry.
How many folks are we sending? Is it just the one?
Yes.
DECA? It's just one?
We have one this year that qualified, yes.
So the total cost, so we have one student going.
One student fully qualified, yes.
Okay, and then one chaperone?
One chaperone.
So the chaperone cost coming out of the general fund is, looks like about maybe $1,000?
Just under, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Looking for a motion if there's no further questions?
Okay, I move to approve permission for 4 qualifying students.
Should be one qualifying student.
Okay,
sorry.
that's
Yep.
what I thought. Math was a math then. So I move to approve permission for 1 qualifying student in the DECA Club to attend the International Career Development Conference from April 25th through April 28th, 2026 in Atlanta, Georgia.
Motion made by Julia, second by? Second by Peg. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? And we look forward to hearing from the student when they come back.
I hope that this student might take the whole thing.
Well, that would be even more
Might take-
reason for her or him to come and celebrate with us.
Yes. Thanks.
Thank you. Moving on to the 2026-2027 School Choice Participation Vote.
So for the school committee as a whole, we'd be looking to approve school choice participation for the 26-27 school year and recommend the enrollment slots by grade level as presented by the principals.
Any further questions?
I move to approve school choice participation for the 2026-2027 school year and recommended school choice enrollment slots by grade level as presented by the principals.
Motion made by Meg, seconded by? Seconded by Beth. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? So much. And moving on to our policies.
You guys are leaving me good.
Thank you so much. for
Thank
coming.
you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Done. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody. I'm here to do the second reading for the bullying prevention and the school committee policy and procedures. Thank you so much. Had a moment there. As I read it out in full the first time, I just wanted to highlight a couple of the things in the changes. It's really about, it's removing the procedural details and focusing on the statutory requirements. The procedural details are all outlined in the bullying prevention intervention plan. Any questions? No. Okay, we'll take care of our second read. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
All right, and then finally, the third read of, in the vote for letter A of our policies, and again, we've gone through this. This would be policy AC, the non-discrimination policy, including harassment and retaliation. Policy ACR, non-discrimination policy, including harassment and retaliation. ACAB, sexual harassment. ACE, non-discrimination on the basis of disability. ADC, the tobacco products on school premises prohibited. ADDA, background checks. ADDA-R, model quarry policy would be the substantive changes. So we've read them twice, just looking for a motion to approve those changes, and then we can post them on the school committee website.
You do them all at once?
We do them all. Just make a
You say
motion
so
to.
moved.
So moved, Paul.
Wait, did he say twice? This was third, right?
This is the third
This
reading.
is the
Okay,
final.
there.
So she can say so moved, and then I need a second.
Second.
There we go. All those in favor? Aye. Anyone opposed? Anyone abstaining? Thank you. Moving on to the business and operations report.
My report, no report this evening, thank you.
Noise. But you did a good job on that budget. Thank you. Topics not anticipated, so obviously we need to talk about when we want to have you present superintendent's report for
Sure.
evaluation. I know we're going to do it later, so I don't know if are we going to meet next week on the 15th?
So I was going to recommend that we not meet next week on the 15th, unless the committee felt that they needed to meet. We've covered everything there is to do. Next week is week before school
Yeah, do
vacation.
you not want to see us?
I'd love to see you. And as I said, if you want to meet, I'm happy to meet.
I don't want to see you.
It's all right, we'll see each other on the 14th. I was planning on presenting on May 15th. We have the May 6th meeting, we have May 20th. I was going to present my goals on the 20th, and that would give you either the first or the second meeting in June to present everything publicly.
What are people's thoughts about in June? Which dates would you like to be able to provide input and get back?
I think you just gotta give us a date.
You just gotta give us a date, so I
Yeah,
think.
just assign us date, a new date.
How about, when are you gonna go over your stuff?
So I'm going to present everything on the 20th, and then 2 weeks from there is June 3rd, and then 1 month from there is June 17th, and June 17th will be our last meeting of the year. So can you turn it around in 2 weeks, or do you need 4?
Yeah, in case like something goes awry, then we have a little wiggle room.
That would be-
You never know, this year's 21st.
I'm going with June 17th, folks. I'm not. We're gonna reform. I'm up for election.
You said, okay.
Someone else could be it.
So I'll present on the 20th.
Like, do you have a thought?
I honestly, indifferent, I
She's gonna.
guess. I know, like, what, I don't know.
Look, I mean, so we could move to go out of our order. We could move up from the June 17th, go to June 10th, right? Go a week earlier,
We could go back to back.
Hmm?
We could go back to back weeks
if we need to.
typically we've gone back and forth in canceling that last meeting in June. A lot of times it just ends up being a lot of fiscal closeout.
Correct, and I mean, I do know that. So, I mean, or we just go cancel the, cancel the June 3rd, make it June 10th.
I can't be here on the 10th. If you have back, I mean, you guys, you three can make it, and Becky can be here.
You can submit your input though.
Yeah, I can still
Yeah,
submit.
yeah, I mean, it's just because I'm on a business trip Memorial Day week. That's why I'm just like,
Oh.
So.
The
does-
27th.
Yeah, so does the June 3rd work better for you, Vic?
I can do June 3rd.
If you guys, okay, so let's look at calendars, sorry.
So this is for Dr. Mira's eval?
Yeah.
It has to be aggregated by then?
So I can,
Because that's a lot to aggregate, I know.
it's,
Right, in 2 weeks.
once,
Right,
once
for-
you guys give me your, I blended, so if you get me your information, because it's graduation weekend is the 29th. If you get me everything by the 29th, I can finagle, let's say the 27th, like give you
I was
guys
gonna
a
say,
week.
that's gonna be really hard for you.
Yeah, that's a quick.
I'll be
Yeah.
back, I'll be back.
How about we just go to the 17th? Let's just do it on the 17th. Are you okay with the 17th?
I mean, I can make one.
I'm fine with 17th.
That way we have enough time, like.
That gives you plenty of time.
I just don't want you to, I want to
I
make
know,
sure.
but if you moved it to the 10th, I mean, you guys will have Becky, like, I'm not here.
Are you here on the
I
17th?
want you here.
Okay.
Stronger altogether.
Wait, I like.
17th, I could be here, I just.
So,
can't be
so
here.
the 17th.
Perfect.
Do you still want us to get this to you by the 29th? or
No.
Okay.